What's up guys, Tim Queen here, and today I'm going to talk about how to do content marketing on LinkedIn to generate more clients for your business. Do you know what content marketing is and how it works? The idea is basically this. Now here's how this works. When you do any form of business, you need a traffic source to get customers or potential customers into your door, and then you have to convert them into paying customers. Now a traffic source can be anything. That could be, for example, if you have a physical store that you're putting yourself next to the main road where there's a lot of pedestrians walking by. It's a form of traffic, and you have to convert some of those traffic into people walking into your store. The same thing is true online. For example, you might run some advertisement on Facebook, that's traffic, and then you have to convert them, get them into your store, and then convert them to buy. Now when we're using content marketing, we also generate traffic. What we do here is we are creating organic search traffic on different search engines. That could be Google, that could be creating content on Facebook, that could be creating content on LinkedIn. And today's video is going to be about how to do this on LinkedIn specifically and why this is an amazing platform to do content marketing on. Now LinkedIn has a really huge user base and is growing steadily every day. They have recently passed over 600 million users, and the benefit on LinkedIn is that it's very serious and business focused, and you get a lot of people who have the role title who is authorized to make purchasing decisions. So whenever you have a B2B customer base, this is the best place to be in, simply because you have the higher probability that whoever is on the platform is a potential customer. On the other hand, let's compare this to Facebook. On Facebook, you have everyone there, more or less. So the percentage of people who are potential buyers is quite small. So it's quite challenging to get the engagement from the right audience. Let's say consumers who are not your ideal customers as people who love cats, and people you want to reach as people who love dogs. Now if you, let's say on Facebook, you going there and there is only a very small percentage, let's say like 1% of the people is interested in dogs, and you're sharing dog pictures and everyone else is like 99% is interested in cats, you're not going to get that much of engagement. But imagine like on LinkedIn, on the other hand, you might have more dog lovers. Let's say 20% of the LinkedIn audience are people who also love dogs. So it's much easier whenever you're sharing something, you have a 1 in 5 chance that someone will resonate with your content, which makes it much more powerful. So the engagement you're going to get is much more targeted and makes it much more easier to generate the enough traffic and engagement to get your post content seen by more potential customers. Now here's how this works. Content marketing essentially is positioning yourself as the expert, and you're proving that you're the expert by creating content. That can be publishing articles, creating social media posts. On LinkedIn you can create text posts, photo posts, video posts, you can share documents, you can share PowerPoint documentations, you can share links to your articles. And by sharing this content with your audience indirectly learns that you're the expert on topic X. So you're basically creating content for free, and the main purpose is for people to understand who you are, that you are the expert on this topic, and educating and warming up your audience. So whatever industry you're doing, this works really, really well on LinkedIn. You're creating content. I recommend doing this daily, on a daily basis, putting out at least one piece of content, using the right content types, you're using laser focused hashtags, you're building your network on LinkedIn strategically by getting a lot of different customers on board. And then you will notice over time, more and more people will engage with your content. And by posting frequently, a lot of people will remember you. Now here, this is the key. Not everyone is ready to buy right now. But if you're showing up every day and you're putting out content, people will find value in that. And then when they are ready and they're thinking, who could help me with that, they will remember that you are the person who wrote a ton of articles, a ton of social media posts, a ton of videos, awesome PDF documents, PowerPoints, whatever. You are the person they think of as their first thought. And that's the power of content marketing on LinkedIn, because it's really easy for them to reach out to you. And by showing up every single day, you make this like happen really quickly. Now, in order to master content marketing on LinkedIn, you have to understand how the different content types work. Each content type has specific rules that you have to understand in order to get the most impact with each and every one of them. You have to understand how hashtags work and how to build your network strategically. Now, if you want to learn more about how to do this, how to build a business on LinkedIn, how to generate more leads, how to turn them into paying customers, you can check out my LinkedIn Accelerator program. I put the link down in the description and into the pin comment below. And if you want to get more videos about LinkedIn marketing, marketing that really work, also make sure that you hit the subscribe button, turn the notification bell on, and I see you in the next video. Bye.